Good job. So step tap, and then bringing it in a little bit closer each time until the feet are at hip distance. Good job. From here, plant the feet nice and firmly into the ground and then lengthen through the body, up, 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 up. Extend and lengthen right through the top of the head. Shoulders back and down, neck lengthened up and away. Good job. From here, we're going to start with our pelvic tilt. So gently tucking the tailbone under and then back and under and back. So gently tilting the pelvis, waking up the lower back. Good job. Keep going, gently tucking under and away. Nice small movements, waking everything up. Good job. Slow it down now. Make sure that tailbone finishes heading straight down and the top of the pelvis is horizontal to get that lower back into neutral. Then let's place one hand on the lower abdominals and one hand slightly above. Let's switch on those core muscles. So gently draw the belly button in towards the spine, squeeze and hold it. Imagine you've got that belt pulled all the way to notch number 10. Squeeze and hold as tight as you can. Keep breathing though. And release and relax. Halfway this time, tighten the belt to notch number 5. Squeeze and hold. And relax. And finally, notch number 3, a gentle squeeze and hold there. Let's engage the pelvic floor as well now. So keeping your hands in place, squeeze, lift that pelvic floor. Feel that lovely connection between the pelvic floor and those lower abdominal muscles. Hold it there all the way up to level 10. And relax and release. Halfway this time, up to level 5. And relax. And finally level 3, a gentle squeeze and hold there. Both of those muscles engaged now. Let's move into our breathing. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs nice and wide and full, and out through the mouth. Taking the time to empty them completely. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, continuing to fill the lungs completely and empty them entirely. Taking time to make those muscles work, to fill the lungs up with oxygen. And then as we move through the exercises, we can move that oxygen around the body to all the organs. Good job. Relax the hands down here. From here, we're going to go into our roll down. So we're going to take a breath in, keep that core engagement in place. As we exhale, we're going to take the chin to the chest and then roll the shoulders forward. Gently rolling down, releasing the arms, releasing the head so that you can get a lovely stretch through the neck and the spine. Hanging down as low as you can, that's comfortable for you. Keeping a gentle soft bend in the knees, and then when you're ready, breath in. Engage, roll back up. Keep that engagement there to support the lower back as we come back up, up, up. Finishing with shoulders back and down, neck nice and lengthened. And again, breath in, engage, chin to chest, shoulders roll forward. Breath in, engage, pushing through the feet, using that core strength, really taking the time to restack the spine like building blocks one at a time. Shoulders back and down, neck nice and lengthened at the end. And again, breath in, engage, chin to chest, shoulder rolls forward. Breath in, engage and back up, restacking the spine. Lovely exercise to do first thing in the morning when you first get out of bed. Really nice way to set up the day. So now we're going to step one foot out to the side. The foot that's stepped, the knee bends forward and the hips lower down, keeping the other toe out to the side. So we're just stretching away from the other leg to stretch through the inner thigh and just hold it there. Good job. And again to the other side. Bend the other knee forward. Stretch away. And back to center. Feet back to hip distance as we move into our hip openers. So from here, if balance is not your friend, find a piece of furniture to pop your fingertips onto if you want to. It's more important to get a stretch here than the balance at the moment. Knees nice and soft, hands out to the side to help you out. So the full move is bringing the knee up to right angles in front of you, opening it out like a book. Then closing, bringing it back down, soften the knees, ready to go to the other side. The lower version, just bring the toe just off the floor. Open it out and pop the toe back on the floor to hold it there and make the most of that stretch. And then bring it back in, back to hip distance, soften the knees. So choose the level that works for you. Either bringing the knee all the way up, open and close, or keeping it lower. And again, well done. Other side, up, open, and down. Well done. From here, we're moving into squats and arm circles. Nice and small to start with, just waking everything up. Gently growing those circles a little bit each time, keeping the knees soft, neck nice and lengthened. Stretch and reach now. Start to reach up to the ceiling as you get there. Last one here, reaching up and then bringing the hands down to the side. And we're going the other way, bringing the hands over the top again, starting small to start with. And then growing and growing. Good job. One more here. This time we're going to end up to the ceiling. Extend and lengthen those fingertips up to the ceiling. So you stay where you are. I'm just going to come down so you can see those fingertips. I want you to reach those fingertips on one side, straight up from the shoulder, then relax down. Other side, stretch and reach. And relax. And again, stretch and reach. And relax, stretch and reach. And relax. This time into a side bend, gently coming over just a little way. Let the head come with you as well. And the other way. Gently over to the side. Waking up those waist muscles. Over. And relax. Last one here. Over. And relax. And then relax the arms down by the side. Shake it out. Well done. From here, we're moving into our balance moves. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the feet back behind us to start with. Then we're going to bring them in front and then we're going to combine the two if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to step back with one foot, toe on the floor, arms come forward. When we're nice and secure, grounded on the supporting leg, extend and lengthen away, lifting that back leg away from the floor, raising those arms and extending. Make sure those hips stay square and facing forward. And lower. Back to hip distance. Other side now, other foot. Come back first, place it on the floor, bring the arms forward. Then when you're ready, extend and lengthen. And lower. Well done. Back to the first leg, we're bringing it forward this time, up to a right angle knee if you can. Hold it there. And lower. Other side. Coming up. Keep the core engaged, keep the hands out to the side to help you with the balance. and lower. Well done. This time we're going to try and flow from one to the next. So stepping back with that first foot behind where we started, hands coming forward. Breath in, engage and lengthen. Hold that balance for a moment. Keep those hips facing forward. Then draw that foot underneath you, trying to keep the balance and drawing it up to the right angles. And lower back down behind. And bringing it back square. And again, next foot behind you. Extend, lengthen, lift. Don't let the hips twist. Then drawing underneath, drawing through, keeping that foot off the floor if you can. Pop it down if you need to. And then back through, extend, lengthen. And drawing it down and finishing there. Well done. We're going to move straight into our step back lunges. So we're stepping back, we're lunging down with bicep curl. And again, other side. And again. Last one here. And this time we're going to use that step motion to bring us down onto the floor. So we're going to come down onto one knee, then the other, and then come forward onto all fours. Good job. From here, from all fours, we're going to come down onto our tummies, ready to move into our spine lift. Okay, so we're extending the legs nice and long. We're bringing the hands out to the side. So we're making sure that the elbows are at shoulder height and then they're just below. So we're going to make a W shape with our arm down, head up, elbow down, arm up. So as you look across, your thumbs are about at your eye line and the forehead is coming down. Good job. So here we're going to work the center of the top of the back, okay, through the torso. So we're going to take a breath in. We're going to engage the core. We're going to draw that belly button up away from the mat. As we exhale, we're going to gently lift just the head, keeping the neck nice and straight, keeping the eyes looking down, drawing straight up to the ceiling and lowering back down again. And again, breath in, engage, draw that tummy up, extending up, up, up. And gently lowering. And again, breath in, engage, drawing up. Important to keep those eyes looking down at the mat, keep that neck straight. Don't let the head lift and look in front of you. Keep it looking down at the mat and lower. Good job. You can continue with just the head lift if you want, or you can add the arms as well now. So breath in, engage, gently drawing up, up, up. Same motion, everything comes together. Breath in, exhale, gently and controlled, lower back down again, all as one unit. And again, keeping everything parallel with the floor. Breath in, engage, gently lift and hover. Breath in, exhale and lower. One more here, breath in, exhale, lift and hold. Exhale and lower. Now again, you can carry on with just the straight lift and lower, or you can add the twist as well. So for the twist, the breathing is slightly different. We inhale to lift, we exhale to twist, we open up one side to look through, then exhale back to center and lower. And again, inhale to lift, exhale to twist, inhale to center, exhale to lower. Keep that head and neck nice and straight still. Breath in to prepare. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale back to center, exhale to lower. Last one here. Breath in to lift, nice and parallel. Exhale, twist, lower on one side, lift on the other. Back to the center, lower and relax. Gently draw the hands underneath the head. Turn the head to one side to stretch out and gently turn the toes in towards each other. And a gentle twist of the waist. Wiggle the bottom just to release the work in the lower back there. Well done, good job. Gently turn the head to the other side to release that stretch. When you're ready, we're coming up onto all fours and we're moving into the 4-point lift and lower. Okay. Now, if you've got a lot of furniture behind you, make sure you've got some room behind you because we're going to extend and lengthen the leg. Okay. So to start with, we need to find that lovely square position. So wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips, neck nice and straight and lengthened, eyes looking down onto the mat. Really important that the back of the head, the shoulders and the hips are all parallel and flat. So imagine that there's a tray of drinks across the back and the head, and we've got to keep them nice and level while we're working. Okay, breath in, engage the core. That support is going to help keep those hips parallel. Don't let them tilt as you extend and lengthen the leg out behind you. Now, just extend and return might be enough for you here. Or it's extend, lengthen, and then gently drawing up. Now, as we draw the leg up, the hip is going to want to tilt to the other side. Your job is to keep it square, keep it level, keep that tray of drinks in place. Hold that leg nice and still at hip height. Breath in, engage, and then gently drawing back down, lowering it back in, back to square. And again, breath in, engage, extend, and lift. This time when we're lifted, keeping those hips nice and parallel, gently lowering and dipping the toe down and up, and down, and up. Keep the leg extended and lengthened so all the muscles are switched on. Keep that core engaged to support the movement. And again, one more here, lift, hold, lower, then draw back in, back to square and hold it there. Now we're going to cat stretch to release before we go to the other side. So breath in, engage, head lowers, spine arches up towards the ceiling. Push through that spine up towards the ceiling. Breath in, exhale and come back to neutral. Extend and lengthen from the very crown of the head, making the neck longer and pushing the hips out to the wall behind you. And again, one more cat. Breath in, engage, head lowers, spine arches, pushes up and away. Feel that lovely flexibility in the spine as we bring it back down. Relax through the shoulders, extend through the neck. Excuse me, ready to go on the other side. Nice and square. Breath in, engage core, hips nice and level, extend and lengthen the leg and point. So your level one is just extend and return. Okay, and continuing with that. Level two, bring that leg up to hip height. Don't let this hip drop. Keep it nice and level, nice and still. We don't want to spill the gin and tonics now we've got this far. Okay, from here, gently lowering the toe, keeping it lengthened, keeping it engaged and extend. So keeping those hips level, lowering and lifting, lowering and lifting. Feel that engagement working. Use the breath. Good job. Last one here, extend nice and long, lower, draw back in, And relax, feet together, knees nice and wide as we go back into child's pose to release from that stretch. Well done. Relax there for me. Really, really good work for the lower back there. Really good work for the legs and the torso right the way through. Nice little bit of weight bearing through the arms. Keep those bones nice and strong as well. Good job. When you're ready, we're coming up to seated, and we're going to do our trio of exercises from here. Now we're going to start with the spine twist. Now you can either have the knees just gently open here with the feet and the knees opposite mirroring, or if you prefer and you're comfortable to do so, then you can move into cross-legged if you like to. Either way, make sure you're sitting on the sitting bones, you're sitting nice and tall, you're lengthened throughout, pull that piece of string nice and tall. Bring one hand across the chest and the other on top, so we're all little Cossack dancers. Relax the shoulders though, relax the neck, extended and held, but nice and relaxed so it can move freely. We take a breath in, engage the core. Exhale, and we're going to twist. We're going to keep an eye on that wrist. We're going to keep the eyes on that wrist in the center so that the head twists with the hands at the same time. We're going to bring it round as far as we can. Then we're going to hold it there. Then we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Increase that stretch if we can. And then we're gently going to bring it back to center with the exhale. And again. Inhale to prepare, exhale to twist. All the way, inhale, exhale back to center, nice and slowly, nice and controlled. And again, inhale, shoulders nice and relaxed. Don't let the hands wander off without the head. Keep them all together. Inhale. And exhale back to center, nice and slowly. And again, one last one here. Inhale, exhale to twist. So we're working the rotational muscles of the spine here, and we're also working the waist muscles on either side of the body. And back to center, and relax the arms down. Well done. We're going to move straight into our spine stretch. So we're going to extend our legs nice and long. They're at hip distance apart here. Spine stretch, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are relaxed, but arms are extended nice and long. Palms are facing each other. Breath in, engage. Exhale, we're going to reach forward, and I want you to look through those fingers, reaching forward, looking forward for a moment. Then take a breath in, lower the head down, and see if you can't exhale and push and extend that stretch even further. Pushing those legs down into the ground and hold it there. Breath in, exhale, roll back up now, curl back up, restack the spine, relax the shoulders, extend the neck. Ready to go again. Breath in, engage, stretch, reach forward, looking forward first. Then lowering the head to look down to the thighs as we extend and reach even further. Push those legs down into the floor. Exhale to roll back up. Shoulders relaxed. One more, ready to go. Breath in, engage, stretch, reach. You can feel those hamstrings working. Head lowers. Work them a little bit more. We want to stretch them out, because if we can keep those hamstrings nice and supple and long, that's going to help to support the back and to stop back curving and shortening. Relax the shoulders and relax the arms just for a moment before we move into the third one. Good job. Now we're going to bring the legs open, just hip distance, a little bit wider than the hips, no more than that. Okay. Now we're going into our saw, so we need to be sitting up nice and tall. We're going to extend and lengthen the arms either side of us, nice and long. We're going to take a breath in, engage. We're going to twist like we did with our Cossack arms at the beginning. We're going to come past the first arm, toe rather, over the second toe, and then we're going to soar and reach forward with the eyes looking back. We're going to soar 1, 2, 3, reaching for that toe, then sitting up, opening up, and twist. And again, breath in, engage, and twist. Try not to knock too many baubles off the Christmas tree. And again, 1, 2, 3 little soars, then sitting up nice and tall and lengthening. One more on each side. Twist first over that first toe towards that second toe and reach. 1, 2, 3. Sitting up nice and tall to open up. Last one, twist. Reach. 1, 2, 3. Sitting up nice and tall, extend and lengthen. And relax, relax the arms, draw the knees up, fold forward between the knees and relax there to release that work. Excellent, really, really, really good work there, well done. Great mobility exercises, keeping us moving, keeping that back really nice and supple and flexible. Okay, so now we're going to work on some abdominal work, so strengthening the abdominals so that they can support the back. And we're going to do that in the form of toe dips. So, come forward a little bit. And from here, we kind of come down onto our forearms. We're going to relax the shoulders. We're going to make sure that the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Forearms are nice and long. Feet and knees are at hip distance. Now watch this back. As we come into this position, naturally the back's looking for support and it's going to sag down towards the mat. I want you to bring it up, up, up. I want you to extend and lengthen the back. I want you to use the core engagement to keep that back in place. Keep those hips lifted. Breath in, engage, exhale, and bring one leg up to right angles. So knee directly above the hip, shin parallel with the ceiling, foot is relaxed. From here, breath in, engage the core. We're going to lower that toe nice and slowly towards the floor. We're not going to touch. We're going to come just above, and then we're going to come back up, drawing back in, keeping that back lengthened, coming back up, and hold. And again, breath in, engage, lower the foot, but don't let the back sag and lower at the same time. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breath in at the bottom, exhale to come back up. And again, breath in, exhale to lower nice and slowly. Keep an eye on the supporting leg. Make sure it's staying nice and stable. It's not wobbling and moving. Drawing back up, back up, back up. Nice and level. And again, one more here. Breath in, engage, gently lower. And return. Hold it there, nice and square. Now, you can either finish there, you can carry on with the lift and lower, or you can move it into an extension, keeping the back up, keeping the hips lifted. Gently extend and lengthen. So both the thighs are parallel, and then drawing it back in, back to square. And again, breath in, engage, lengthen and extend. And gently return. One more here, breath in. Extend and lengthen and return, and this time bringing the foot down, down, down to the floor and relax there. Well done. Ready to go on the other side. Make sure that spine is still lifted. Make sure those hips are still lifted and engaged. Breath in, engage, right leg up to right angles. Hold it there. Engage to inhale, exhale to lower. All the way, just below the floor, then inhale, exhale to bring it back up. Good job. Inhale, exhale to lower. And return. And again, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And exhale to return. Okay, this time to lengthen and extend when you're ready. If you want to, lengthen and return with the same amount of control. And again, breath in, exhale, lengthen and return. One more here, breath in, exhale, lengthen and return. And this time bringing it all the way down to the floor and then relaxing down onto the floor, bringing the knees to the chest, gently turning the head to either side and gently rocking the hips side to release that work. Well done. Really good work. Working those lower abdominals, working those leg muscles, as well as strengthening through the shoulders. Good job. Well done. Well done. Brilliant. From here, we're going to come onto our side and we're going to work on our side kicks. Okay. So we're going to have the knees bent, but we've got to start with making sure that the head, the shoulder, the hips, and the feet are in a nice straight line. We're going to pop this elbow directly underneath the shoulder, forearm nice and long. Now, remember about that frame we spoke about. So the Pilates frame is that rectangle between shoulder to shoulder, comes down, hip to hip. And we imagine it's a picture frame pinned across the hips and across the shoulders. We need to keep it nice and square. While we're doing these exercises, it's tempting for the hips to roll forward or the shoulders to roll back. What we're going to do is we're going to keep that frame in mind by keeping it pinned in place. We're going to help it out by popping the hand tucked in front of the hips onto the mat here to help us out. That elbow is going to keep that top hip pinned back and you can feel what's going on with the hips a little bit better there. We're going to extend and lengthen that top leg nice and long, straight out from the hip. When we're ready, we're going to take a breath in. We're going to engage the core, making sure that waist is lifted away from the mat and extend and lengthen just up to hip height. Hold it there. Gently lower just above the other foot, lengthen and extend. And again, gently lowering and lifting. It's only a small lift and lower. While we're doing that, making sure that those hips are staying straight, I want you to think about that waist muscle. I want you to squeeze these waist muscles to help the legs out here. Squeeze, squeeze. So thinking about the abdominals, thinking about the waist, squeezing those obliques to help out here. That way they get a workout at the same time. Lift and hold. Now coming forward. Just a little way. Don't let those hips come forward with you. Back to center. Keeping it hip height. Going behind just a little way. Don't let the shoulders tip forward. Back to hip height to center. And again, coming forward and back, behind and back to center. And last one, if you want to, is a little circle here. Last one, 2 going that way, and then the other way, 2 going the other way, 1, 2, oh, we're done. Lower, draw the knees up, bring them up, relax down and stretch out of that one, curling up into a little ball. Feel that lovely work through the glutes, through the thighs, up into those obliques. Well done. Stay there for me. When you're ready, we're coming onto our backs. And we're going to have a little bit of fun here, working through those abdominals, right from the lower through to the upper abdominals. A little bit of Christmas work here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of fun with a double knee lift. We're going to bring the feet and the knees together so they're touching and they're squeezing each other. We're going to relax the shoulder blades underneath us. We're going to take the hands and we're going to tuck them underneath the bottom. Okay, tuck them just underneath the bottom. Now we're going to take a breath in. We're going to engage those core muscles and we're gently going to lift with the feet and the knees all squeezed together as one unit. We're going to bring the legs up off of the floor. Now, from here, with all the legs working as one unit, squeezed together, we're going to use the abdominals, try and relax the neck and shoulders. Taking a breath in, squeezing the abs, we're gently going to roll the hips and a little bunny hop up. Rolling up and up to the ceiling. So we're tucking the knees up to the head and then a little lift at the end if you can. If not, just gently rolling up towards the head and back down. Good job. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. Good job. If that's working out well for you and you want to try something a little bit more, extend and lengthen the legs and the same action. Moving the feet a little way away for a little lever, lift and extend. You can use the hands to gently push through to help you out, but most of the work needs to come from those abdominals. Breath in, extend, reach those toes up to the ceiling. Breath in and reach. One more here, whichever level you're working at, and lower. Bring the knees down, bring the feet down, move into full body stretch. So that's going to be a really good one. That one's going to help out with those mince pies, tummies that we all deserve at this time of year. Good job. Relax there in that full body stretch. Good job, well done. When you're ready, roll onto your other side, ready to do your leg work on the other side, or if you need to, switch ends. Ready to work the legs on this side. So making sure that the feet are in a straight line with the spine and the head. The elbow is directly underneath the shoulder. The waist is lifted here. Don't leave it down here, okay? Lift, extend, straighten that spine, straighten that neck. Place that hand in front of the hips without letting them drop too far. Well done. Just tuck it in there. That's going to help us keep that frame. Then we're going to extend and lengthen that top leg. When we're ready, breath in, engage, gently lift up to hip height. Hold it there. Control it first. When we're ready, lifting and lowering, down and up. Down and up. And again, well done. So the foot doesn't touch the floor, it hovers just above. Keeping the leg nice and lengthened so the toe is pointed. All the muscles throughout the leg are switched on. And remember to think about this waist here. Think about pinching, that gentle lift and squeeze of the waist so that these obliques get involved as well. Helping with that lift, toning right the way through the body. Last one there, hold it. Now we're coming forward just a little way. Don't let those hips come forward, coming back to center and then a little way behind. Don't let the shoulder come forward and back to center. So just keep the motions as small as you can that you need to keep the frame in place. As the strength comes, you can extend further and push that even more, but start small. One more coming forward and back to center and circles if you want to. Gently circling. 1, 2, back to center, back the other way. 1, 2, and hold. And then lower that leg down, bring it back to the other knee and curl down and relax out of it. Well done. Good job. Well done, good job. Gently rolling onto our back. We've got one more exercise to squeeze in before we cool down. A nice gentle one, nice control through the body. Good job. Relaxing the shoulders underneath us. We're just going to do a couple of knee circles to finish. So we've got the feet and the knees at hip distance apart. We take a breath in to engage the core. Exhale and bring one leg up to right angle knee. Place the fingertips on top of the kneecap, keeping that shin parallel with the ceiling. Don't let the foot drop here. The whole leg now is one unit. Imagine it's all in plaster cast. It's one unit. And we're going to imagine there's a pencil on the kneecap. And we're gently going to be drawing a circle on the ceiling with the whole leg moving. So the movement comes from the hip as we circle around. I want that circle to be about the size of a Christmas bauble. Nice and gently, nice and controlled. Leaving the fingertip on the knee to help with that control and that precision. Keep an eye on the supporting leg. Make sure it isn't circling with you. That one needs to be staying still and nice and solid and secure. Taking it in the other direction now. Good job. Nice and slow, nice and precise, nice and controlled. Good job. Last one here and hold. Relax the arm down, and when you're ready, engage and gently and slowly as you can, bring that foot nice and carefully back down to the floor, ready to reset and go on the other side. Breath in, engage, other leg up to right angle. Fingertips gently on the kneecap, shoulders relaxed, arm relaxed though, so the leg can move. One whole unit, movement comes from the hip. Gently circling around. Imagine we're drawing with a pencil on the ceiling. Good job. Keeping that supporting knee nice and still, nice and secure. Well done. Then coming the other way. One more here and hold. Relax the arm down, relax the foot down. Full body stretch, nice and long. And relax. Well done. When you're ready, gently bringing yourself up to seated, ready for our cool down stretches. Take your time. So either sitting cross-legged, or if you prefer to have the legs open for your seated position, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure both legs are mirroring each other and doing the same thing as each other. Good job. From here, relax the hands either side of you. And then think about that posture. Imagine that piece of string pulling right the way through the center of your body, right the way through the neck, and pull and lengthen right the way through the top, sitting nice and tall. As we move through our breaths here, the natural habit is a breath in to sit up nice and tall, and as we exhale, everything relaxes down. Try and keep lengthened throughout. So deep breath in to bring the hands up, and exhale to bring just the hands down. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good job. Walking one hand forward in front of you at the center, bring the other and tucking it behind your back, just at the bottom of your spine, and then gently twisting to the side, allowing the head to turn back as far as is comfortable, keeping up nice and tall. Taking a deep breath in here. Exhale. Draw back to center. Switch sides for me. Bring the other hand forward, take the other hand behind you, and then gently twist and open the other way. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then gently bringing both hands forward. Extend and lengthen them out to the side as we move into our side bend. Breath in, drawing the hand up and over, bending over into the other hand. Good job. And extend and lengthen, sitting up nice and tall in between. And again, extend, side bend. Lengthen and relax. One more here. Stretch, reach. Extend and lengthen. Last one here, up and over. And release and relax there. Well done. Now bring the hands to the center and we're going to gently walk them forward. We're relaxing the spine now. We're curling forward. We're reaching the hands as far as they'll come and relaxing the head down here. Just holding it here, just relaxing down into the floor. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Gently walking the hands across either side so the head comes opposite the knee and relax down again. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Gently walking the hands across to the other side and again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Gently walking the hands back to center and curling back up, back up, back up, sitting nice and tall. Hands either side on each knee, sitting up nice and tall here. Just stretching out the neck now, taking the ear to the shoulder. And back to center, ear to the other shoulder. Back to center, chin to the chest now. Back to center and chin just far enough forward and up to get a stretch through the front of the neck. And back to center. From here, just take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. Gently relax the fingers either side of you and use that breath to bring the hands up to inhale and down to exhale. And again, in and out. And relax there. Well done. When we're ready, we're going to turn lengthways on our mat, and we're going to bring our feet down to the end of the mat. We're going to roll down onto our backs, ready to stretch out our lower body. So when you're ready, feet at hip distance, shoulders relaxed and down, and just gently rolling down. If you need to, or when you need to, bring the hands both at the same time and keep that centered muscle work as you come down onto the mat. And then extend into full body stretch, nice and long. Deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, bring the arms back over the body and walk the feet up so the knees are bent. Here we're going to work through a lovely stretch through the lower back, through those hip flexors and those glutes that we've worked so hard today. So we're going to bring the foot and place it over the top of the other knee. Okay. If you are comfortable enough to get a good stretch here, then just use this hand to gently open that knee up a little bit further to help you get a little bit more stretch there. If you want to extend it further, you can reach through, bringing the thigh up, bringing that knee to right angles and drawing it in. This time you can use the other elbow to open up that leg to get the stretch developed even further. Hold it there, whichever position suits you. And gently lower it back to the floor and release the ankle. Bring the feet back to hip distance before bringing the other foot up. Place the other ankle over the knee. And then either just open up that hip, pushing that knee back away from you to open up through that hip to stretch, or reaching through, bringing that leg towards you, and then using that other elbow to open up the hip and the knee on the other side. Gently lowering back down and releasing the foot. Well done. From here, I want you to gently roll onto your side. Grab a cushion if you've got one to pop under your head, or take the lower arm and make it into a little cushion. I want you to allow the back to curl. I want you to bring the knees up so you're nice and comfortable here. From here, I want you to take a lovely deep breath in through the nose. As you inhale, I want you to feel the breath stretching out through your back. As you exhale, I want you to feel the breath leaving the body and relaxing through the front of the body. Inhale and stretch through the back, nice and deep breath. Exhale and relax through the front of the body. One more nice deep breath in. As you exhale, close your eyes. Now I want you to start to relax the breaths and slow them down a little bit at a time. Feeling the breath as it makes its way through the body. Relaxing totally And just taking a minute to be totally calm. When you're ready, start to deepen your breaths again. Start to fill up the lungs. Gently open the eyes. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, slowly bring yourself onto all fours. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly bring one foot up and round and place it underneath the hip. Then gently bring the other foot, making sure it comes to hip distance. When you're ready and balanced, gently rolling back up. Restacking the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Gently rolling the shoulders back and down. Arm circles to finish. Deep breath in to come up and out to circle. And again, in and out. Last one here, in, stretch, reach to your toes, bring the hands round to the prayer and give yourselves a big clap. Well done, everybody. Great Christmas workout.